Hello Internet, Third Eye Storytelling here, once again, with another Commonwealth Survival Guide. Now, hopefully, as you know, I don't do walkthroughs. It's been done. Everybody's doing them. I like, as a gamer, to share my experiences because I believe experiences are more entertaining and funnier. Simple enough. So, last time I did this, we covered a lot of different explosive weapons, and I'm going to switch things up categorically because now we are going to go into some of the more fun melee weapons, and I'm going to choose 3 of them for this week. We have Pikmin's Blade, we have Krevim's Tooth, and we have the Shish Kebab. Now, because I don't do walkthroughs, I'm not going to tell you where to get these weapons. You got to do that on your own. I'll give kind of a small description on where you can get them, but the journey is, if you haven't gotten them all yet, the journey is all on your own. We will start with the Shish Kebab, and I'll start off with this one because my brief description of where to get this is very broad. I think there are a few different areas in which you can get this sword, and how I got it was through one of the missions with the Minutemen. So yeah, it might not come very early on. It might not. For me, it wasn't very early on. So, you know, each experience for getting this weapon is, I think, very different. But it's one of the visually most cool weapons to have in the entire game. It's basically a lightsaber almost. The thing is freaking awesome. It's just like a katana blade that has fire going right up it, and the thing is just badass. So you should check out these clips right here.
Hey everybody, did the news get around about a guy named Butcher Pete? Old Pete just flew into this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hack, whack, chopping that meat. Butcher Pete's got a long, sharp knife. He starts chopping and don't know when to stop. All you fellas better watch your wives, 'cause Pete don't care whose meat he chops. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Hack, whack, chopping that meat.
Next, we will go into Krevim's Tooth. Now, Krevim's Tooth is... excuse me. Krevim's Tooth is a very interesting weapon to come across. The weapon itself, I think it makes your enemies bleed out or it poisons them. It's been a little while, but I have the clips. But before we get into those, where you find it is in a quarry up near the Salem area. There's a lot of shit to get through, and it's a very kind of a trippy experience because once you're at that level of getting to Krevim's Tooth, your character starts having like weird visions of like I want to say a satanic kind of group. Just throwing that one out there. And the way it plays out is really, really crazy. All I'm going to say is that if you're going down in your power armor to go and get this sword, you're going to lose it. So I wouldn't go down in power armor. So good luck. So yeah, here are some clips of me using Krevim's Tooth.
Ever since Pete flew into town, he's been having a ball. Just cutting and chopping for miles around.
but not least, we have my personal favorite out of this batch is Pikmin's Blade. And where you get that is Pikmin's Art Gallery. And it's a very disturbing place, but the reward is totally worth it because, Pikmin kind of is a psychopath. You walk into his art gallery, and there are a bunch of raiders that have been killed, put on certain areas as props, and there are paintings of all of these raiders, faces right before they're killed, I'm guessing. And once you find Pikmin, you have the option to either kill him or help him. I chose to help him, and like I said, the reward is totally worth it. Pikmin's Blade causes your enemies to bleed out. And there was a moment where Sanctuary Hills was under attack by a bunch of super mutants, and the only weapon I used was Pikmin's Blade, and the outcome is magnificent, and that's probably why I saved this for last, because it is the best out of this group. So check it out and enjoy.
But when they came to pay his bill, they found him chopping on his cellmate. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. And no. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Just hack, whack, chopping at me. That's what your Peters and friends is, man. Tried to chop down the wind and the rain. Just hacks on anything he can get. Say, turn this record over. You ain't heard nothing yet. Well, they let old Pete out of jail. He went back to his store. All the women who wet his bail were waiting on Pete to chop some more. Keep hacking and whacking and smacking. Keep hacking and whacking and smacking. Keep hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whack, chopping at me. There's an old woman who's 92, lives down the street. She said one thing more I want to do. Let him chop my meat. Keep hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whack. Hey, no!
One more thing before I actually let you go off and making your own experiences. Just to keep things explosive and hopefully to have you keep coming back, there is one place in particular, East Boston Downs, I believe it is. There is a derby track where someone has a bunch of robots just racing around, and after you kill all the raiders, so there's your helpful little tip. After you kill all the raiders, there's a computer you can get to, and you can actually cause a self-destruct sequence of all the robots that are racing around. I took this, and this is probably one of my favorite clips that I've taken, so check this out and enjoy it because it is amazing. And then after that, you can then go and start creating your own experiences.
He went hacking on the pulpit. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whack, chopping at me.